owned by Last Call Syndicate and Kurt and Michelle Wolf of Gutenberg, Iowa, and winning the class 2889, the Bred-owned winner, Four Winds VG Channel Charisma, owned by Valley Gem and Four Winds of Cumberland, Wisconsin. Congratulations. We will now show our summer yearling Guernsey heifers. At this time, I'd like to recognize our sponsors of our International Guernsey Show. Our platinum sponsors are Feedworks USA, Merck Animal Health, Diamond V, and Innovative Input Solutions. We thank our platinum sponsors. Our silver sponsors are the American Guernsey Association Youth Fund, Elmhurst Guernseys, Biotech, and Tuffy Milk Filters. Again, thank you to our silver sponsors. And our bronze sponsors of our International Guernsey Show are AgPro Incorporated, Matt and Tracy Brandel family, Cooley Crest Farm, the Giddings family, in memory of Howard Weisensell by Guernsey Prairie, Hordes Dairyman, J-Lo Genetics, Jack and Logan Cliff, Knapp's Guernseys, Muffet's Twin Acre, Jacob and Elizabeth Riddell, Over the Hill Farm, Prairie Hill Farm, Rabbit Hole Guernseys and the Van Patter Dairy, and Warwick Manor Farm. Thanks again to our bronze sponsor. In our summer yearling class of our Guernsey Show, second junior is entry 2905, PR Oakcrest Gypsies, Oregon, owned by Lucas, Zachary, Sidney, and William Daly of Browerville, Minnesota. And the first place junior is entry 2923, Green Slopes, James Dean Alley, owned by Isaiah Baker, Stephen Clark, and Lily Williams of Imler, Pennsylvania. Our third place in the class is 2926, Knapp's Indian Drone Ice Pop, owned by Windcrest Genetics and Trent Wingert Sr. of Pearl City, Illinois. Second in the class is entry 2925, Warwick Manor Ultra Ginny, owned by Garrett Lambert, Matt Hartle, and Philip Hawks of Norwalk, Maine. And winning the class and bred and owned of the class is Warwick Manor JCP Shamrock, owned by Colby Stoltzfus of East Earl, Pennsylvania. Congratulations. Judge Harbaugh.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, another exceptional class here in our summer yearling class. But with that being said, for us, a handy winner. A heifer that just excels the class in style, balance, smoothness, and blending of parts. She's longer and more feminine in her head and neck today than the heifer in second. She's fuller up through her crop region, harder down her top, and travels out on a beautiful set of feet and legs to place over the heifer in second. To take nothing away from the heifer in second, you really admire her for her strength, her width, and her power. A heifer with a beautiful, beautiful rib structure, but just not that correctness up through her front end, the fullness up through her crop region to get over that July heifer we have that leads the class. The second heifer over the heifer in third, she's a taller, longer heifer. She's deeper in her forerib, deeper in her rear rib and flank today. Just a little squarer out through her hooks and pins today, and a little cleaner down through the molding of her hock than the big, powerful heifer that follows her in third. Third over fourth, it's that advantage she has in that strength up through her front end. She's a little wider through her chest. She's fuller through her crops today. She's longer from nose to tail than the dark-colored heifer coming along in fourth. You also give that third heifer the advantage when you get right in behind him. She just has more spring, more sweep, more openness to her rib structure, and is wider through her hooks and pins. We have an August heifer coming along here in fourth, and you really appreciate how large this heifer is, how well-grown she is, how developed she is in her rib structure, and it's that advantage she has today in length of frame, depth and width through the floor of her chest, a heifer with more spring, more sweep, more openness throughout her rib structure than the really balanced heifer we have coming along in fifth. And then fifth over sixth in another closer placing, but for us today, when you get these heifers in line, she just shows us more spring and openness to her rib structure today, a heifer that's just a little wider out through her hooks and pins. But again, a really nice class here in your summer yearlings. Congratulations to our exhibitors.